Just as candidates are preparing for the contest in South Carolina on Saturday, the mother of all primaries will soon be upon them when 14 states, including California and Texas, will have their say on March 3rd.
It's called Super Tuesday for a reason, right? It's pretty super. It's the one first day where a majority of Americans that will be participating in the Democratic primary will have a chance to have their voices heard.
More than 1,350 pledged delegates will be up for grabs on Super Tuesday, nearly 34% of the nationwide total. Two of the biggest prizes are California and Texas, which is why we've seen candidates making campaign stops in both of these states during the last week. In the Golden State, polls show Bernie Sanders with a commanding lead, followed by Joe Biden and Michael Bloomberg. Sanders is also leading in Texas, followed by Biden and Elizabeth Warren. But Democrats maintain the historically red state is slowly turning more blue and could be at play in the general election. Analysts point to the last Senate race with Republican Ted Cruz.
His last election was a lot tougher than anyone thought it would be. He ran against a relative unknown, spent a lot of money, and barely eked out a victory.
When it comes to the Super Tuesday primaries, political observers note all bets are off regarding trends, issues, or other factors, because the keys to victory come down to having the resources to compete in all 14 states.
And the challenge here is, again, money in politics. And that is that the best chance that candidates are going to have to at least reach voters in a variety of ways that they can, via social media, via television, via radio ads, etc., is going to come through the resources that they have in the bank.
And while Bernie has lots of resources, there is only one candidate with a blank check.
Mayor Bloomberg is lurking out there. He's just waiting for everybody on Super Tuesday. He has more money than anyone. He's starting to move up in the polls. He's a moderate, and his candidacy most impacts Joe Biden.